Alright, so it is the day after recording. Well, this is going to be uploaded the day after recording the Bissell Power Force review, but it's the same day. I got some new things today. I was bored and I just wanted to go for a drive and check out some thrift stores. So, I got some new things. One of these machines, which is standing right in front of me, is actually quite rare. It's been sitting at a Habitat for Humanity restore for at least a couple of months now. You can kind of see it right there, but I just haven't had the means to go get it. But today I finally gave in and I went and I bought it. And you know, it's not in bad shape, but it's it's not in great shape either. So it is a Triton 1000. Now, when I got this first, there was quite a bit of dust on that pre-motor filter down here, but I cleaned that up with Kenmore, and it'll probably get cleaned up even more. But I also, yeah, this is the exhaust filter. I don't know where to get an exhaust filter for this. Google Triton 1000 filter, and I have yet to see an actual part number on this. But if I find a part number on the back side of it, I'll surely try to Google it. I don't know if it's if it goes with any other exhaust filter, but I will try to see if I can find another one. It currently has a Kenmore Type O HEPA bag inside of it because it fits, and there was no bag in it to begin with. The vacuum does run relatively well. It was mainly clogged in this lower portion right here with shredded paper and hair. But other than that, it works, although that's pretty stiff and it does not hinge well. It's relatively stiff, so it doesn't like to touch the carpet. That should be solved with a bit of grease. But of course, when I clean it up, I'm going to have to reattach these two pieces to the base to the sole plate because unfortunately they broke, and this is just an extra screw that holds in the base plate. Um, it does include a upholstery tool and an extension wand and crevice tool. Now, I'm not entirely sure if there is supposed to be a dusting attachment on this. I'm not entirely sure what this does. My guess is that it is extra belt storage. I do not know because it just says Randolph Vacuums. Now, I know Randolph Vacuums is one of the few vacuum stores that's still in business. But clearly this was a Randolph vacuum from 2005. See, we got model U2000. This is the serial number. I cannot make this out, but I'm assuming it is a... Let's see if I can focus there. A 2003. Now, I've yet to actually find any part numbers on here for anything, but that doesn't mean I won't try. Now, as you can tell, this label was very poorly put on. But I don't think I'm gonna try to fix that. Yeah, it sounds a bit like a Bissell Power Force, though it has kind of a more interesting undertone to it than sort of a Bissell undertone. It does have the same pitch, but the actual sound itself is different. The brush roll is a plastic brush roll, but it's shaped like a wood brush roll, weirdly enough. The belt is relatively stretched and dry rotted, but it still is working. So, yeah, there's the headlight. So now we're going to move over here to the other side of this room where all my vacuums are, and we're going to look at this little Dirt Devil 500 series. I don't know if this is supposed to be based off of the Indy 500 or what, but it was certainly a piece of eye candy, and I wanted to get one. Now, as far as I'm concerned, these are not rare by any means, but it did come with some interesting things. As you can see, it came with a belt lifter along with handy quick parts mailer and how to put on the attachments. Now, unfortunately, this does not have the attachments with it, but it does have the wall bracket and the screws that go for this wall bracket. And I'm assuming the tools actually hang on themselves. I'm not entirely sure if the vacuum is supposed to hang on this wall bracket or not. We'll have to look at the manual. We also got an old pack of Dirt Devil type G bags. I think there's 4 in here. We got another quick parts mailer for some reason. And a little advertisement. A You Deserve Royal thing. So we got a Royal Adjust Right. I don't see a model number on this. I'm gonna guess that this is an anniversary edition, quite similar to mine. We also have a spare belt, a You May Win Dirt Devil Royal questionnaire, disposable paper bag attachment, because shakeout bags are a sin. And of course, the user manual. I think there might have been another one of these, I'll have to check. We also have the receipt. So this person paid $43.89 for this from Shopco in May of 1992 at 1:20 p.m. That's interesting. And there's the inside of the box. There's nothing left. So yeah. Here's the instruction booklet. The You Deserve Royal, which includes the metal Royal hand vac and the Royal Power Team, or whatever that's called. A permanent bag adapter. Yeah, I'll have to scour through these again, because I could swear there was another You Deserve Royal thing, but I guess I was just seeing double when I was there. If I remember correctly, there is another set of screws for the wall brackets. Now, these didn't include any anchors, but any standard household should have a decent supply of anchors in the first place. And I have yet to do anything with this except cut the old belt off and turn it on, because the old belt was extremely stretched. But it does work, and it does work pretty well. If you know, I have a Dirt Devil Plus over there, and I think this would be a nice addition to it. I'm going to have to open up this little shakeout bag portion, because I don't know what's going on in here. But it was certainly something interesting. I might have overpaid it with it because it was $20 without tax, but I still wanted it, so yeah. Those are my newest acquisitions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.